You know what? If you like anyone, don't Google them. Don't try and find out about them. You know, chances are that they might be a wrong'un. Even after they die, something could still come out about them, and you go, oh, no, they can't be a wrong'un. Oh, they're a wrong'un. Time after time, there's been people I'm sure you've thought, no, they can't be a wrong'un. And it turns out, oh, fuck, they had intercourse with someone that they shouldn't. Or they've run someone over that they shouldn't. Or they insulted Chaz and Dave. You know, and you go, oh, they're wrong'un. We can't enjoy what they did the same as you did before. You can't listen to their music the same. You can't watch their films the same. You know, you can't crack one out to them the same. It's a shame, and it breaks your heart. But at the time of recording, these are 11 geezers who aren't wrong'uns. So I'm saying you're not wrong'uns, by the way, before anyone tries to sue me. You know, you're not wrong'uns. Anyway, here are my top 11 geezers who I hope don't turn out to be wrong'uns. Number 11, Sue Barker. You gotta love Sue Barker. She's the definition of warmth. She won the French Open, she was world number 3, she beat some of the greats of the game, and is one of the best presenters on TV. You can't think of Sue Barker and not smile. Even if Wimbledon might be called off due to rain, she brings out the sunshine. She might have been number 3 in the world, but should always be number 1 in my heart. Don't be a wrong'un. Don't be a wrong'un, geezer. Again, not saying that you are. You know, I don't want you to serve me with a backhand. You know, but don't be a wrong'un. Number 10, Eamonn Holmes. What a lovely geezer. Whenever he's on TV, you just feel safe. You feel like the day is going to be okay. He's been a successful presenter for over 40 years. He does lots of charity work, and he went to a Catholic college with the name Eamonn. Imagine how confusing that must have been. So come on, don't be a wrong'un. Don't be a wrong'un. Hold on 1 second. He supports Manchester United. Oh, for fuck's sake. Number 9, Tom Hanks. If you can't trust Tom Hanks, then who can you trust? He's an incredible actor. He's been in some of the greatest films of all time and played some of the greatest characters of all time. What would the Christmas TV schedule be like if you couldn't watch any Tom Hanks films? You might as well just turn off the TV. If you need to be cheered up, Tom Hanks films are the best to watch. Don't be a wrong'un. Come on, don't be a wrong'un and make us have to think of you doing something awful every time we watch Forrest Gump, Toy Story or The Terminal. Just go on, don't be a wrong'un. Not saying that you are. Again, I'm not saying that you are, but don't be a wrong'un. Come on. Number 8, Jools Holland. Now, when it comes to BBC presenters on music shows, it's not a good track record, you know, with them not being wrong'uns. But please, Jools Holland, don't be like the rest of them. He's the person you trust when it comes to listening to good music. He's introduced me to countless artists. If he says something is good, then I trust him. If he's into something, then I'm probably going to be into it. So just don't be into anything wrong. You know, don't be a wrong'un. Not saying that you are. Again, not saying that you are a wrong'un. Apart from seeming to always just turn up before the show goes on air. I mean, come on, mate. Improve your time management skills. But not a wrong'un. Not a wrong'un. So please don't be a wrong'un. Number 7, Jackie Chan. Everyone's got to love at least one Jackie Chan film. He's a talented actor, writer, director, stuntman. He's even got a successful music career. And best of all, look at that smile. Look at that smile. He just seems like a lovely bloke. I mean, come on, geezer. Don't be a wrong'un. Not saying or alleging that you are. You know, he's so talented, he could probably be a lawyer and just didn't mention it. He probably just did. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm also a trained lawyer as well. Of course you are, Jackie Chan. You can do everything. You know, he's probably so talented, he could beat me up, then sing a diss song about me. So I'm not saying that you are a wrong'un. You know, but please, Jackie Chan, don't be a wrong'un. Number 6, Angela White. Now, I haven't been laid in 5 years, and I've never had a girlfriend, so needless to say, I spent a lot of my most intimate moments staring at Angela White. She's probably the closest thing I've had to a girlfriend. Angela White is like the Sue Barker of porn. She's warm, charming, and great at what she does. She's got a great on-screen chemistry with whoever she performs with. She's a great businesswoman, and she's got a great sense of humour, and even quotes Monty Python during her scenes. There's more to being a good porn performer than just looks. If you haven't got any charm, or you don't have any personality, it'll take you right out of the scene. I mean, you know, you'll still get done what you need to get done. But if a porn star is likeable, it helps so much more to make a scene rewatchable. You know, even after you've watched it like 10 times that day. 5 years. So don't be a wrong'un, Angela White, don't be a wrong'un, please. Number 5. Orangey. What more needs to be said? 2-time Patsy Award winner, screen veteran, he's one of the greatest actors of his generation. He's changed the game of acting. If you want more info about why he's so good, check out my top 11 performances by cats in films. Now, not all of his performances in films have been great. If you want more on that, then check out my top 11 worst performances by cats in films. But still, I wouldn't say he's a wrong'un, not a wrong'un. So come on, don't be a wrong'un, don't be a wrong'un. Number 4. Justin Timberlake. It's true, no one's perfect, but Justin Timberlake has to be the closest thing. I mean, look at him, just look at him. Don't be a wrong'un, don't be a wrong'un. Number 3. Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito just makes you smile. I think only Danny DeVito can get away with saying some of the messed up things that he says on Always Sunny, and you still like him, you still go, it's Danny DeVito. If anyone else played some of the characters that he played, those characters would be despised. But whatever Danny DeVito does, he's lovable. It's Danny DeVito, come on. Don't be a wrong'un, don't be a wrong'un. Don't make us not be able to look at these images and smile. When you think of the name Danny DeVito, you just smile. His signature is probably a smiley face emoji. He's Danny DeVito, And you know, he's done a lot for short people as well. And he's married to Rhea Perlman, another quality geezer who just makes you smile. He's Danny DeVito. So come on, don't be a wrong'un. Not saying that you are a wrong'un, but don't be a wrong'un. Oh, come on, don't be a wrong'un. Number 2. The Rock. When a certain wrestler did a certain something terrible, you just can't enjoy their matches the same. I mean, maybe some people can, but I don't know, I just find it difficult to enjoy them the same way. Now, he was a big name, but not as big as The Rock. Now, imagine if The Rock was a wrong'un. The network might as well just shut down. The WWE would have to rename one of their TV shows. Imagine if you couldn't say any of his catchphrases anymore. Imagine if you couldn't play any of the early 2000s wrestling games anymore. Imagine if you couldn't watch any of the Fast and the Furious. Well, okay, there'll be some benefits, but still, the rest would be awful. Let's hope he never becomes a wrong'un. We can't smell what you're cooking. Just make sure you're not cooking anything dodgy, alright? You know, don't be a wrong'un. Not saying that you are a wrong'un, but don't be a wrong'un. Number 1. David Jason. Now, anyone who knows me, or has ever heard me sing at karaoke, will know how much I love Only Fools and Horses. I can probably recite any episode of the show just by hearing a few lines. And David Jason was obviously one of the reasons I loved that show. We've laughed with him, we've cried with him. Come on, please don't be a wrong'un. It's not just Only Fools and Horses that he's known for as well. He is one of the predominant figures in British comedy. If he turns out to be a wrong'un, then you know, you might not be able to watch Only Fools and Horses the same. You might not be able to watch Open All Hours the same way. Or you might not be able to watch Porridge the same way. If he turns out to be a wrong'un, then Gold might as well just shut down. He'll probably have to change its name to Silver. By the way, do you know the channel Dave is actually called Rodney? Yeah. So there you go. You learned something today. But David Jason, don't be a wrong'un. Don't be a wrong'un, please. Not saying that you are. Anyway, that was my top 11 list of people I hope don't turn out to be wrong-uns. Not saying that any of you are wrong-uns, don't sue me or anything like that. So, yeah.